Sonseza kachimanga sifula kwa Yehova simba ziti hoera inu muli hoera Yehova zolengera zimba sifula kwa Yehova hoera muli hoera Yehova mezi maimba sifula kwa Yehova simba ziti hoera zamoyo zirambira sifula kwa Yehova simba ziti hoera muli hoera Yehova Tima wanga umafunitsitsa Yehova kuona inu moyo wanga uliwevuwevu ninkeni madzi ya moyo thandizo langa lidzera kwa inu nokha Yehova patseni mtendere ambuye wachifundo.
My name is Mr. Alexander Mulongwe of Chigwele village in Chikankata district. I started rearing village chickens in the year 2014. Since then, I've been using the herbal concoction called Zundu. This concoction is very, very good in that egg production is high, and this has enabled me to yield a very good number of eggs, and in return I've fetched some good money which I've used to send my children to school. This natural herbal medicine is very, very good. It can be used for the production of eggs, the production of milk in cattle, and I've found it advantageous because, as you can see, I've several chickens, and right now I'm able to yield 90 eggs per week of village chickens, which I take for brooding in Lusaka. I would like to urge my fellow Zambians, especially those who have retired, to go into the production of village chickens. These are easily accessible because they are locally found, and production will be enhanced when we use the Zundu booster, which I have here. So please, investment is not only about going into things that look too big. We can start small by rearing village chickens. As a retired teacher, I've found the rearing of village chickens to be very good. It is not only for nutrition's sake, but it is also for economic sake, because I'm able to sell these village chickens and come up with some money. Now, please, I urge you, as we celebrate our 50th year anniversary of independence, the Jubilee, to go into village chicken production rather.
Zonse zamkati mwanga, zonse zamkati mwanga, zifula kwa Yehova, zimazita woera, inumulioera Yehova, zolengera zimba, zifula.
My name is Jabulani Nkata. I'm coming from a company called Zundu General Dealers. I'm the Chief Executive Officer for Zundu General Dealers. What Zundu General Dealers is doing is we are looking into how the rearing of village chickens can be improved in Zambia. Looking at the population of village chicken in Zambia has been very poor, and we are trying to work hand in hand with the farmers how best we can help them. What we are doing as Zundu General Dealers, we have a natural booster called Zundu, that we have manufactured. Actually, to all my fellow Zambians, I'm saying we are blessed and we are lucky that it's the first time as Zambians having the first medicinal called the Zundu. For the past 50 years, Zambia had no a company which is manufacturing medicinal for livestock. To this natural booster, I would say it's a natural booster, hence it's being made of the natural trees or maybe the trees around us. This natural booster, when given to village chicken, it boosts the production. They lay at least a good number of eggs. Then when given to goats, they can give a very good production of milk. Even the young ones, they are very healthy, they don't die. Come to the issue of cattle. Cattle is very good. Zundu can be given to cattle. If given to cattle, they can have a very good milk production. Then from there, even the young ones are very healthy. Looking at the issue of employment in Zambia, I think this one can be a better way of doing it in Zambia. Reason being, a lot of youths are actually they are languishing around. So we are trying to work with the community, how best we can help our fellow youths around. So that because if any youth in Zambia at this time we are able to pick about 30 eggs or 50 eggs a day, then that means we're certainly sure that we won't have problems of stealing, the issue of vending. At least we'll have a change. Let me give an example. If we say about 10 hens, we get 10 hens, then we give them Zundu, this Zundu. We get 2 teaspoons of Zundu, we put in 2 liters of water. Then these 10 hens, we give them 3 cocks. Then from there, we'll be able to see a productive hens. They can be giving us about 10 eggs. 10 eggs from 10 hens. If we say 10 eggs in a day, that means a youth or any farmer, any small scale farmer, even those who are in the government, even those who are in the private sector, they're able to pick about 10 kwacha a day. Then from there we move from 10 kwacha a day. We say if those hens they can lay for the next 30 days, that is 1 month. If they can lay about a month, that means a farmer, a youth, any other Zambian who have about 300 eggs. From the 300 eggs that a person can pick, we as Zundu General Dealers will hatch those eggs on behalf of the farmer. Then when you hatch those eggs, that means the farmer will have something like 290 chicks that can hatch in case others they don't hatch. Then from there we say 250 chicks have hatched from the 300 eggs which are laid by 10 hens. That means 290, we say 40 they are cocks, 250 they are hens. 250 if well kept in a Zundu way, in the natural way, will be able to pick about 250 eggs a day. Okay, that we will be able to see a reproductive Zambian youth, we will be able to see a reproductive Zambian farmer, because most of the farmers in Zambia this time, they are picking money at once a day. We are saying 250, they are hens, 40, they are cocks. Cocks will sell them because of inbreeding, okay, to avoid inbreeding, because inbreeding is an issue which brings the domination of genes. The genes becomes very poor because of the same. So what we will do is 250 hens, if they are able if they have started producing eggs, 250 hens that have started producing eggs, we give them Zundu. We give them Zundu, which is 2 teaspoons in 2 liters of water. When we give them this Zundu, these hens will be giving us 250 eggs a day. From 250 eggs a day, we multiply it by 1 kwacha. The same company, Zundu, buys the eggs at 1 kwacha. Then we say 250 kwacha a day, you multiply it by 30 days. That is 7,500 kwacha. A farmer, a youth, any other Zambian can be picking about 7,500 kwacha from the 250 eggs that is picking. Then from there, if we say 7,500 a month, what of in a year? At least we'll be able to see a youth or maybe a farmer in a Zambian could be picking about 90,000, which is quite better. If we say 90,000, each Zambian, each youth, each person who ventures into farming gets about 90,000, then we'll be able to see a reproductive farming style using the natural way of keeping chickens in the Zundu way. Other services that we are offering as Zundu General Dealers, we are encouraging our farmers to look into the issue of if you harvest your maize, yeah, it's good, you can sell your maize, you can do whatever you want to do with your maize, but the most important thing, don't forget that as a farmer, as a Zambian, as a youth, as a person, even in Africa, we would love to see each person having at least an income generating every day, at least a small amount of money coming in our pockets. Because if in each and every day we'll be able to pick something at the end of the day, we'll be able to see that no one will be able to be caught as a thief. We won't have issues of vending, we won't have issues of people languishing around drinking beer as ill as 6 hours. So if we have that system, each person picks about 2,500 kwacha a month or maybe more than that. That is fine, because when we look at the village chicken doesn't need much feed. We use the same maize, the same flour, soya beans, velvet beans. The local trees that we have around are the ones that we use as ingredients to the feeding of the chickens. And on the other part, I would say, as Zambians, we need to look into the issue of these chickens that we're eating nowadays. These are the white chickens we're calling nowadays. These chickens that we're eating, they are more of chemicalized. These chickens that we are eating, a lot of people, they are running away from them. It's because of the chemical that is involved, the chemical that is being put into the chickens for it to grow. Then when it comes to the issue of the aspect of the healthy part, it's very discouraging. You find that a lot of people that are busy eating those chickens, not knowing that they're the major contributor to cancer. So on the part of village chicken, one, part of employment we have created. Number two, in nutrition levels, the nutrition levels have been maintained because we are using a natural booster. It's called a natural booster. It's made of moringa, it's made of natural trees that we have around. Then the third part is on the part of fertilizer. Most of the farmers would want to have fertilizer in time. When the chickens produce the dungs, they pick the dungs, they put in their field, they bury the dungs. The first rains, the farmers will be able to plant maize in the first rain with the fertilizer already put in the soil. As they are selling the eggs, they'll be able to buy top dressing, they apply, we'll see a reproductive farming styles. In Zambia, the major thing is not a matter of lacking resources. It's not a matter of lacking whatever we can talk about. But the biggest problem is the spectacles we are wearing. Others are wearing spectacles of fear, others are wearing spectacles of not being productive. If we can only say, yes, we can do it, we can keep chickens into the intensive rearing. A stage where each and every person will be able to see a reproductive Zambian village chicken. Thank you.